Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, Ram.
Shotgun now for Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Amarian Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
At the 33-yard line.
Set. Wide in hot. Go.
They'll go again with Hampton. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 11.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Set. Lion.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one intercepted. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big play for KC. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Chiefs 7, Chargers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And a good run there. He'll get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Hey, count. Baylor Tiger.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 35 yards.
37-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's complete. It is Tre Harris. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage and make you work for everything you get.
He's taken down just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. First down, KC. Once again, it's Smith. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 9. The toss. It is Smith running right. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it starting third down and 2. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. They'll run with Smith. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first down, right back to Hampton. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. From the 21, here's second and 6. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 2. Now it's Herbert. Open receiver, that's Harris. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, Hampton. Uh-oh. Guarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now, Herbert. This one complete right side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
The 6-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Plus to his right. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Motion man is Rice. They go play action with Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Now toss left side for Smith. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third and long for Mahomes. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
On fourth down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt. But without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Don't get me wrong, neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
First down, Chiefs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Smith. He works free, right side. And he'll take this one in. Rashard Smith, touchdown, Kansas City. His second touchdown of this first half.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Oh, do you? First extra point miss of the season.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Crowd right. Hey, Delta. Hey, Ray.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Chargers. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Kappa. Whoa. Hey, Kappa. Really?
Herbert now on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Whoa! Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 46-yard line.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Smith again. Whoa. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll send Worthy in motion. On the give, it's Smith.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Quick throw is going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Herbert. Throwing right, Max Johnston. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 6.
Third down coming up.
3rd and 2.
Set.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
3 yards.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
First and 10.
Let's go. Hey, set. What? Hey, Ram.
On play action now. Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Set. 5-9. Let's go. Hey, Ray.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Dicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chiefs 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
A gain of 6.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Chiefs first down. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Chiefs.
Give up the middle to Smith, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Cam Harton in on the tackle. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
On the toss, here's Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes with the throw here on 3rd down. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, KC.
Kansas City.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Thanks to the score. Chargers 28. Chiefs 20. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Ooh! And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, Herbert. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now a run to begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Run inside with Smith. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. Mahomes now out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. They'll run, and this is Smith. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Yellow. Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Hey, 57, 57.
Here's Mahomes. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Again, working deep downfield. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Pick up a 46-yard.
Hey, Captain. Captain.
Herbert now on first down. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 43-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 20 on the connection, and the Chiefs have a first down. They'll stick to the ground. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.